You know, very recently I had covered a stealth action game that takes inspiration from the classic Metal Gear series, and now I'm covering another stealth game that takes inspiration from the classic Splinter Cell series. You know, I think what I love about the classic Splinter Cell games is how the game makes you utilize the lighting in the environments, staying in the shadows, also being wary of the noise you make. I still think the classic Splinter Cell games hold up today. Now, quickly comparing Metal Gear to Splinter Cell and their differences, I think Metal Gear Solid is a more casual stealth action game, while Splinter Cell is a more hardcore stealth action game. No Sun to Worship is a game that takes inspiration from the Splinter Cell games. Now, this isn't a hardcore stealth game like Splinter Cell, but it does play like a Splinter Cell game. Now, this game is a short, minimalist stealth action game, so don't expect anything complex in here. It doesn't have the acrobatic mechanics or fancy gadgets that Splinter Cell had, but this game does deliver on giving you that stealth experience that those games had accomplished. It's a minimalist, short, and simple stealth game. Now, I really don't know what to mention about the game's story. I mean, the story here is pretty cryptic. You're not going to get much out of it, but it does give you a slight idea of the world. There is a level in this game that made me curious about the game's world though. Did wish there was more to it. Now, once again, the gameplay is similar to Splinter Cell. You only have 2 guns to work with though, and you're simply tasked to kill or punish these targets that are scattered across these levels. You can kill these targets in any order you like. You have this silent footstep ability where you can walk in silence. Using it though can cost you health. You can regain HP by simply killing the soldiers and approaching them, though they don't give much. Your primary targets, however, max out your HP. Tackling enemies is what you expect in a stealth game. You can knock them out from behind or shoot them. If you point your gun quick enough, enemies will put their hands up and then you can kill them. But don't underestimate the enemies, because if you're caught, they can flank you and take you out. There's no checkpoints, so if you die, you gotta start the whole level over. When you play in hard mode, there's no display indicating where your targets are located. Also, all the enemies become armored. Climbing ladders in this game is slow, but the game seems self-aware about it. I think at some point, the game even referenced the ladder climb in Metal Gear Solid 3. Levels aren't massive, the level design is good. The atmosphere in each of these levels is great, nice retro aesthetic. Now, like in Splinter Cell, you can use the map's lighting to your advantage to stay hidden. Also being wary of the amount of sound you're making. My only complaint about this game is that I honestly wish it was longer. This is a really short game. I mean, I beat it in just one sitting. I even replayed the game on hard. Pretty much 100% of the game. I do want to go over some small complaints I have. I did wish there was a bit of a story. Also, the targets you're tasked to kill or punish across all the levels are dressed like prisoners. From what little I got from the intro cutscenes, I thought we were going to kill some like war generals or something. But no, it's just prisoners. I don't know if these prisoners committed war crimes, which is why you have to punish them. Maybe, I don't know. Also, the light visual meter that you have in the bottom left seemed a little inconsistent. It didn't seem to match. Like, I could be in the darkest area in the room, but according to the light meter, I'm still visible. But yeah. Now, I think this game was a one-man project, and props to the developer for what he was able to make. Game is only $8. That's pretty much it about the game. And you know, something I will mention, you really don't get stealth games like this anymore. And I'm glad someone out there was willing to make a stealth game like this. Again, I wish this game was longer because I really was enjoying it. Now, I'll also say that this game won't be for everyone, but if you're a fan of Splinter Cell or even Metal Gear Solid, do give this game a shot. It's a small, unique, and very well made stealth experience.